How do you join a webinar? The webinar host may invite you to join the webinar as a panelist or participant. Panelist is the one who can make a presentation in your webinar and interact via video, audio, and text chat, while participant is the view-only attendee who can only interact by text chat. Here's how to join the webinar as a panelist. The webinar host will invite you to join the webinar as a panelist via email, and you'll receive an email invitation with the webinar information. If the webinar requires registration, you can click the link to register for the webinar first, and you'll receive another email containing the webinar link with an invitation code. The panelist is required to join the webinar via the EasyTalks app. Click the webinar link and then click on Join. This will open the EasyTalks launcher to redirect you to the EasyTalks app. If you haven't installed the EasyTalks app, it'll automatically download the app initially. You can also go to the EasyTalks website and find the Download Center at the very bottom of the page. Then download and install the EasyTalks app based on the device you're using. Once you've installed the EasyTalks app, launch it and go to Join a Webinar. Simply input the webinar ID, name, email, and the invitation code, and then you can join the webinar without signing in. After you join the webinar, you'll see these options. The microphone icon allows you to mute or unmute your microphone. The video icon allows you to turn on or off your camera. Click the participants icon and you can see the participants list. If you want to share PowerPoint, you can apply to be a presenter. Right-click on your name and you'll see Apply Presenter. After the host allows you to be a presenter, you'll see the Share icon showing up. Click on Share Desktop, and then you can share your PowerPoint or any other content on your device. You can also share a whiteboard. This is a perfect way to illustrate and present your ideas to the audience. Click on the chat icon, and then you can chat with the host, the other panelists, or all attendees according to the setting of the host. These are the features when you join the webinar as a panelist. Compared to the participant, the panelist is enabled with more interactive functions. Here's how to join the webinar as a participant. The webinar host may invite you to join the webinar as a participant via email, and you'll receive an email invitation with the webinar link. Or the host may send the link to you directly, or post it on the social media platforms. You can now join the webinar directly through the webinar link. It may require you to allow Flash Player to watch the webinar. If you've not installed Flash Player, you can switch to standard video streaming to watch the webinar. If your internet is not so good, you can also change another line right here. After you join the webinar, you can start a text chat if you have any questions. Alternatively, you can join the webinar via the EasyTalks app, which is the same way as the panelist joins the webinar. Thanks for watching this video. For more information about EasyTalks webinar, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave us a comment, or visit our website at www.easytalks.com. See you next time.